What's up guys, the Bobcat here, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War. It has been a very long time since I last played this game. It's been, about 2 years now. It was, after all, the first series I did on my channel way back when, and I thought we'd come back to it. It's been on my list for a while. It's not going to be the main one I really want to do, and it's, well, yeah, I take that back, it is. Let's just get into it. Grand Campaign. I have turned down the music, so if it's a bit quiet, do let me know. I'll check myself. I'm going to turn our advice level down. Now then, last time we played as England, and we won with like 1 turn left. And I'm not sure who to play now. I mean, last time we had like 3 or 4 people unlocked, now we've got a lot more than that. So we have England, France, Holy Roman Empire, Spain, Venice, Sicily, Milan, Scotland, the Byzantine Empire, Russia, the Moors, the Turks, Egypt, Denmark, Portugal, Poland, and Hungary. And each one of them has obviously their own strengths and weaknesses that we'll look through in but a moment. For all those who don't know, the Total War games have been around for a long time. They are some of the first turn-based grand strategy RPGs. Very similar, in fact, to Shogun 2 that I did and failed at. My own fault, that one. But who do we play as? So we play as England, so they're out of the list. I don't feel like playing France. I don't want to play anyone around here because I've already done that. So I'm thinking of either going down here, round here, or maybe even, you know what, let's look at Denmark for a second. Denmark. They lack good heavy cavalry, but we've got very good infantry. Denmark is a relatively new kingdom in the world of Christendom, emerging from centuries of paganism under Viking rule. Exactly 100 years ago, Harald Bluetooth, the Viking king of the Danes, embraced Christianity, not just personally, but also on behalf of his people. Though the Vikings' fierce convictions in battle was a true asset, forsaking the pagan ways and embracing Catholicism is what has actually elevated Denmark into the true northern power. With the Reich and other Catholic kingdoms offering support against stubborn Viking pagans, the King of Denmark now enjoys an absolute authority that has never been seen in the region before. I think we're going to play as Denmark, because these guys are the last people we conquered in our English one, and they put up a fierce resistance. I apologise for the cough. Don't know what it is. Need to get it checked out. The Danes have no illusion that maintaining such authority abroad is an easy feat, having lost control of England within the last half century. In fact, forging agreements of cooperative leadership with the Norwegian royal court almost saw the end of Danish rule over the Kingdom of Denmark itself. So it would seem that both diplomatic and militaristic expansions are something the Danish kings are yet to master. Arguably the most expedient move that the present King Knut II, I'm going to butcher names and places, so be warned, could now make would be to try and take the Scandinavian lands to the north rather than continue negotiating with them. No mortal army could possibly dream of approaching Norway or Sweden's northern reaches, making the region an ideal set of easily defendable homelands. Crossing the Baltic Sea is also the obvious option that offers the Danes several access points to Eastern Europe, without having to deal with the imperial forces in Saxony. It is more than a little ironic that the Catholic powers of Europe that are now secured Denmark's future now are the main obstacles seeking that future improved. I'm sorry, I butchered that horribly towards the end. Bleh. Anyway, this is who we're going to be playing as. We have to take 45 regions, including Jerusalem down here, so we are going to have to work our way down to Venice, and then cross down via ship, or cross the Byzantines and the Turks. let's get started. I will rejoin you all on the campaign map, because this is going to be a cutscene. I lied.
Denmark and its people have grown far beyond their Viking past. The tenacity of the country has now been turned towards forming a kingdom, with conquest and colonization replacing raids and spoils. Ferocious in battle, the Danish people have lost none of their past expertise at war. However, a country requires not only a warrior, but a statesman to lead it to greater glory.
That's probably going to earn me a copyright strike. Oh well. So here we are. Let's see if I can remember the keys. What do you want? Dismiss advice. There we go. Wow, it's been a while. Ooh, that scroll speed is quite high. Let's alter that. Game options. Can I alter it here? UI options. Nope, looks like I'm just going to have to deal with it. So here we are. It's been a very, very long time indeed. So we've got Hamburg here. We've got our city of Aarhus. Be warned, I've already said it. I'm going to butcher names. Let's just have a look around. First things first, the city. Well, what about it? Let's have a look. See if I remember how to do this. There we go. Great public order. Bit of squalor. Taxes. Catholics and pagan. Well, to start off with, recruitment, we can not recruit as much as I'd like. Land clearance is always a good start, as is stuff like the town guard. Marketplace, good run as well. Small church. Well, we'll get the small church first, then land clearance, town guard, market. We can get a brothel. Actually, we'll put the brothel ahead of the market, so we can start getting some spies out. Takes a bit of our money doing that. We have a Danish princess here. She's got 3 charm. She's got some good negotiation skills. We'll probably want to marry her off quite quickly, or she will be married off quickly. So what do we have? What's the best thing we can get with our merchant? 24 florins on that silver. Ooh, I think I want to go for that.
Continuing on.
Let's speed this up.
I shall rest.
God save.
We'll keep our
Of course,
cardinal around here. Probably put him in the city. Help convert the local area to Catholic. After all, it's not quite fully Catholic. And as the game suggested, our first option is going to be to go up here and take those lands over.
Yes.
So what do we have in terms of army? The city doesn't really need a governor, but we'll keep him there for the time being. Let's get our spy moving out. We can see a imperial army there.
I only represent my
Sire.
Well, I guess we'll just start off by ending the turn then. There's not much else we can do. Taking Hamburg is definitely an option, but I want to see if we can get a mission to do that, rather than just straight up doing it. See? Suitable husband for the for our diplomat. His loyalty is lacking. His command is not great. No. He's not good enough. He's very pious, yes, but not very good. Current leaders: Byzantine Empire, Holy Roman Empire, and Russia. Faction announcements, and the church has been completed. Still don't have a mission. But we'll get this army, or do we just attack straight away? You know what, let's take Hamburg first. And that's as far as we're going to push, because I imagine that the HRE won't like that very much.
Marching to battle with pride, Lord.
So, I'm a big fan of ladders.
Surrounding and besieging the settlement.
How many turns will it take to starve them out? 8 turns. Ooh, that's a bit too long. Well, you might as well just spend a bunch of time waiting. I don't need the ram. We'll get 1 siege tower and 1 ladder.
The siege is ongoing, my lord.
What troops can we build? What do we have here? Longboat? Okay. Well, let's get a diplomat, and we'll get some town militia going.
My lord.
We could have these guys join up.
My king. My lord.
And in fact, I think I want that to happen.
We go.
Safety reasons and all. Better to keep them in together. I'm hoping that the audio isn't dropping out, because the file thing is dropping and it's distressing me just a little bit. What's this? Send a diplomat to the Holy Roman Empire. Easily done, we have one right here.
What do you require of
Technically
me?
she's not a diplomat.
An honor.
Well, actually, who's better? You're not very good.
Your Majesty.
Does it have to be a diplomat? It just says an emissary, so she can head out down there and get that done as quickly as possible. I'm gonna have to do something about the scroll speed. It's scrolling a bit too fast for my liking. What else can we do? Well, we'll siege the city just a bit longer. Just try and starve it out as much as possible. No reason to rush. Keep our guy around. You are trading. Are you not? I think he is. Yep, 24.
Sire.
Spy can head out down here as well. And get a look at things.
An honor, my lord. Do you seek a suitor or just a signature?
Well, we'll have to send out a diplomat then, because I don't think she can do it.
What do you require of me?
We'll just
Will
have her hang
I
around then in that
the
case.
proposition?
Losing money,
Yes.
yes, but that's because we are building. Got some town militia, again. We'll be using them. Apparently they have free upkeep, so we wouldn't be wanting them. Spear militia and town militia. Looks like the spear militia are a bit better due to their fighting against cavalry. And they're about the same in cost as well, so we're fine to keep either around. We don't need any church or anything, we're just going to leave that as is and keep the turns rolling. I don't want this series to go on as long as my first playthrough of this one did. That lasted for 80 some parts, and this one is not going that long. With any luck. End of term report, once again. Just can't actually see what's in there. And the question is, do we starve it out or do we burn it to the ground? Or do we assault it, I should say.
Yes.
Either option is very tempting.
Yes.
We'll keep our spy walking around. How valuable is
Ready to
that?
trade.
23. Not as valuable as what we're working, so
Moving into position.
that's fine.
Good lord.
Keep the turns rolling. Apparently that doesn't work. Neither does that. Try and press enter, see if that'd work. What do you want? Outstanding mission. 2 turns. Can you get there in time? Yeah, he can be there next turn. Easily.
Moving into position.
Yes.
How long was that left? 4 turns.
Yes.
Garrison's shrinking.
Yes, Lord.
We'll assault it.
Confronting the enemy.
Balance of power actually is quite equal, despite them not having much. Well, I will fight this on the map, so I will join you all there. And we are here. Start deployment.
Await my order.
So we have ladders and a siege tower. No ram, because I didn't think we needed one, although this is a pretty impressive castle actually. Wow. Well, you can drop that. Let's get over there. You can take that one. I can have you over there. Get everyone nice and far forward. Got plenty of archers, but we're probably not going to use them. We'll see. Start battle. What do we have on the walls there? Let's keep it paused so we can check. Rebel militia. Archers, are there any archers there? Yeah, the archers are behind them. But nothing this side. Oh, there's some stuff there. Is that just archers? Yeah, just archers. Okay, then well, ladders can run to there as quickly as possible. Siege tower can help go there, and that's pretty much all we can do. Get our archers to forward, set them into loose formation, and we'll have them bombarding these guys here. Get them to run. We'll have these guys walk up behind as well. Keep our general close as well. Speed this up as well so we're not waiting too long. They're shooting burning arrows? No, but their tower is, and that's not ideal. The last thing we want is our siege tower to go up in flames. That's less than ideal if that happens. This is our general. You are going there, aren't you? Apparently I misclicked. Going to start shooting now, please. Shoot. Let's get him there. Our ladders are arriving. Very good. We'll have them funnel onto the walls and chase down those archers as quickly as possible.
Men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Thank you. Let's get them up there. What are these guys doing? Some damage from the towers to be expected. Not much we can do about all the damage we're taking. It's a siege battle. Get up onto the walls.
Our siege towers have reached
Charge
the
them
walls.
down.
Now the butcher's red work begins.
These are only archers. They shouldn't be too much trouble for our spearmen. Ooh, he got lit up. Yeah, see our men stabbing them. Oh, they are getting killed because they're funneling in one at a time. Really, we shouldn't be losing to just archers. How are things over here? Siege tower hasn't dropped just yet. As soon as our second squad is on the walls, let's get all these guys to form up, so they're not all just running in there and taking damage. There we go. These guys need to be up here as well. Our unit here has finally got up onto the walls. We're going to send him over here. Deal with them. Probably going to want to put the music back up. It's very eerie at the moment. But we'll see. Okay, you guys can stop firing. Cease fire. Just spread out. Men are on the walls. A lot of damage from these stupid ballista towers. There is a case to be made for unlocking the gate first. That is a thing. You're losing to rebel archers.
With us today. We have captured the enemy's wall.
Very nice. Whereabouts? Just here? Wherever here is. Try that again. Yeah, there. Okay. Are you gonna win? They should do. It's just taking a fairly large amount of damage. Chase them down. Actually, no. Attack them. Can get a attack in from behind. That'd be great. No, we need to go down first. Unlock the gate. Get our general in here. His cavalry we can pick off any stragglers. Are you going to be okay over here? How many you got left?
Our men are winning the battle. If we
6.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Try and chase them down. How are you doing? You're on the walls. Good. You're fighting them. Is the gate ours? It is. Good. Get in here. Chase them down. I think I'm going to have to put the music back up. Can I do it here? I can. Let's put that up to 50-ish.
Only half the enemy force remains.
There we go. Bit more noise. Ooh, that's actually a tad loud for me. Let's drop that down just to 40. There we go. It's a bit better. Hopefully I'm not being drowned out by it. Come on, cavalry. What are you doing? Some of the units are getting caught up. Well, that's weird. He didn't want to run. It's kind of annoying, actually. Well, gather up all our units. We need to get them down here. Our general should be fine there. There's buildings in the way. Although they are shooting over, so let's not risk it. Let's get them over here. Charge them down. If we can get all our some of our men in first, we can get the others to go around the back. So these guys aren't going to do much. And if we come over here, like this, kill him first.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Is he dead? We will do when that flag's disappeared. Kill them, please. Taking his time. There we go. Let's get him as well. And though we're going to do this, we're going to put our men here. Any more arrived? Not yet. Going to get our general to here. You guys can run. We're going to get the enemy to face this way. Where are you going? Just line up there. This is a lot finickier than I remember. Probably because I'm used to playing Shogun. Well, here we go. Our men have arrived. Get them to charge the spear militia as soon as everyone gets together. There we go. And that'll turn them to face these guys. And we'll get our general to charge in. Boom. Don't want them in there too long, they are spearmen after all. Let's get them out. Don't want our men in there too long, as I said. Enemy general dead. Good. And now we just finish off the rest. Charging from behind with horses generally works quite well. Although if we start taking too many casualties, we will need to evacuate our horses. Horses are not our strong suit. Where's our leader? He should be in there somewhere. I want to make sure our leader does not die. It can happen. And it's the most irritating thing. There he is. If that character dies during battle... Okay, be quiet, game. If he dies in battle, he can literally be the only casualty in a battle, and you will lose him, and it's infuriating when that happens. Should have cut out that loading screen. Oh well. Hopefully it won't have thrown the audio off sync. In fact, just to be sure, as soon as this is over... Now we have three options: occupy, sack, or exterminate. We're just going to occupy. What's the... there's a thing you can do actually later on. When you come across enemy cities later on that are huge and have enormous populations, it's best to exterminate, because otherwise the city just revolts thanks to squalor. Want roads first off? Mines are really good. They pay for themselves in 10 turns. More land clearance, mustering hall, get a port here and a small chapel. And that should set this place up for a while. We can actually build scouts here. Viking raiders. Ooh, how good are they? Dismounted housecarls. I think I want the housecarls slightly more than I want the others. Yeah, dismounted housecarls would be very nice. They're actually more expensive to recruit, but cheaper to keep around. Yeah, we'll try and get some of them as soon as possible. If we can get some of them, that would be wonderful. How's our thing doing? One more turn.
Is there something to discuss, my good
Trade rights.
Agreed. Our talks have been...
There we go. We got 500 florins for doing that. Trade rights are always fun. Be gone. Not much we can do with our ship. We'll just dock them up. I want to turn off quick move because it's
Ready to trade.
a bit annoying. And men keep jumping everywhere. Could we build anything here? Not really. We'll never build as good a units in cities as we will castles. So I think we'd want cities all up here in this area, and castles sort of around, and as we expand out with them, we'll change them over to cities. After all, cities are better for money than castles. Keep the turns going. That city's got a few units in it. Wonder what they are. What do we have in here? I'm guessing just standard infantry. Well, what's this city's happiness like? We could... We can actually retrain our units. That's a bit annoying. I want to get a Bowery as well. Stables, we can leave that. Can we get any housecarls? Why can we not get these guys? Do we need to build something, or is it the city's population? What's the population of the town? Or castle, as it is. Can we see? Go away. It's got no population growth. Well, that land clearance will help with that. I think it's just a matter of the lack of people. We don't need peasants. Peasants are useless. We'll take more of them though. We'll keep the turns rolling. Suitable prince. I would say he is very suitable. Loyal beyond question, talented commander, fair fighter, plain, -1 from public order, but he's probably not going to be leading cities. Yeah, I'll take him. Bjorn. Oh, Bjorn of Nordby? I don't know, but he's very loyal, which is good. Not very pious, but doesn't matter. Chivalrous and some decent stuff. How old was he? 41. He won't survive very long. Which will be a tad of shame, but for now, which one's better? He is the better commander. We will take him along with some of our units. I'd rather take these guys. And the city is more than happy, it being our capital and all. Tax penalties are quite bad because it's very high tax rates, but if it comes to it, we can just drop that down without any trouble. But he can head over to... Apparently he can't cross that strait. Okay. Can we not send... That's weird. Structure report. And she's married. Can we not carry anything on this one? We could. Well, we'll bring that ship round here. Turn off quick move because it's a little bit annoying. It is raining. It is raining really badly outside. Take that city. We can do that. We have 15 turns to do it. Now you can cross. We'll get him to here. See if you can spot that city. We cannot.
Sire,
Well, we've got a spy, so we'll use that. There's Magdeburg. It's actually damaged. Looks like there might have been a battle. Well, we can put our men there, drop them off, and then cross them over. Well, looks like Poland's having a go at it. They're gonna win? Oh, they have to build stuff first. They lost. Now would be a great time to swoop in there and just grab it, but that would probably upset Poland, and I want to avoid big battles until we start getting some nice troops going. Turn off quick move. Stettin, is that what we've got to take? It is indeed. Just drop our men off. What can we hire? Nothing worthwhile. a lot of people in there, but it can only hold out for 3 turns, so we can just siege it and
Honor and
take it via starvation.
we march to war.
And hopefully they won't attack out.
Laying siege to the
Can go one more turn. Okay, and we've hit 30 minutes. So I'm going to have to end this part here. Hopefully you all are going to enjoy our series as Denmark. And I will see you all in part 2. Just have a look first. Viking Raiders, yeah, we want some of them. See you all in part 2.